With baseball season just around the corner and the New York Mets ready to open the year, we can begin to see a clearer outlook of what teams' rosters will look like. While baseball is by far the most challenging sport to predict, everyone does their best to make predictions for the upcoming season. One thing I can guarantee is that there will not be Cleveland versus Golden State Part 5 across the landscape of baseball. However, there is a vastly talented pool of pitching, and while the game may be shifting towards an all-out bullpen war, i.e. Yankees, there is still an abundance of talented starting pitching throughout the major and minor league levels. Strikeouts are at an all-time high. There were 41,207 strikeouts during the 2018 season, greater than the total number of hits this past season. As we take a look at the starting pitching from all 30 teams, even though the Rays only have one, there is an impressive pool of young arms, as well as veterans that age like fine wine. There was even a mythical character, not naming names, who pitched in his 21st big league season aged the age of 45. Several big names will move this offseason, including Patrick Corbin, who signed with the Nationals, while free agency will cause certain rotations to take a hit. Houston Astros in particular, with Charlie Morton signing with the Tampa Bay Rays and Dallas Keuchel expected to leave town as well. All that being said, let's rank the top 5 pitching rotations in Major League Baseball. There were legitimately 8 or 9 teams that were considered for only 5 spots. Some criteria for the rankings included 2018 performance, health, major and minor league depth, track record, breakout candidates, and the ceiling, floors of certain pitchers. Honorable mentions: Philadelphia Phillies, Chicago Cubs, Houston Astros. Next, lightning in a bottle. Page 2. Use your arrows to browse 5. St. Louis Cardinals projected opening day rotation. Carlos Martinez, Miles Mikolas, Jack Flaherty, Michael Wacha, Adam Wainwright. Other rotation options include Alex Reyes, John Gant. The Street. Louis Cardinals had one of the more interesting pitching seasons in 2018. While the names may not blow you away, their power arms will. The pitching staff as a whole finished with the lowest home runs allowed total in baseball. .2018 was a year to forget for Adam Wainwright. Waino began the season on the disabled list and after just 3 starts, was placed back on the DL. Wainwright went on to start 5 more games that season, giving up 21 hits and 18 walks over 41.1 IP for the year. His velocity is down dramatically, and it would be foolish to think that he will return to his once dominant self in 2019. The rotation will be anchored with All-Stars Miles Mikolas and Carlos Martinez at the top. Martinez actually spent time as the closer for the Cardinals in 2018, but he looks to lead the Cardinals rotation once again as he continues to devastate hitters with his hard sinker and generate swings and misses with his curve. Walks are still an issue for Martinez, but the 2-time All-Star is poised for another solid campaign after putting together a pretty good 2018 where he pitched to a 3.11 ERA in 118.2 innings. Perhaps one of the most surprising stories in baseball is the emergence of Miles Mikolas. Mikolas debuted for the Padres in 2012 as a reliever and was DFA'd the following season. 2 trades later, Mikolas found himself pitching for the Texas Rangers until 2014, when he was released. It sure looks like the Cardinals found lightning in a bottle, signing the 30-year-old to a 2-year $15.5 million contract. Mikolas was not only better than expected, but he was also one of the best starting pitchers in the game. Fangraphs estimated his 2018 value at $34.5 million. Not too bad for a guy who spent the last 3 seasons in Japan. While his strikeout numbers were not overpowering, he limited walks and held his opponents to .245 batting average. Michael Wacha is only 27 and is improving every season, and despite an 8-9 record, Jack Flaherty baffled hitters with his devastating sinker-slider combination. Flaherty is only 23 years old. This Cardinals rotation is young and upcoming. RHP Alex Reyes will be on an innings restriction once he returns from Tommy John surgery. It will be interesting to see how the Cardinals' most prized pitching prospect fares in his third rookie year. While Wainwright may have seen his better days, a rejuvenated Miles Mikolas and his young starting rotation will aim to power the Cardinals to a postseason berth in 2019. Use your arrows to browse.